What is going on, Twin Flames? ToShae, Germaine, 336 Tarot here. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic day out there to my divine masculines and divine feminines, okay? So, y'all, with the sage, setting the intention to cleanse, remove, protect, and purify this space, our energy, the cards, our auric fields of any and all negativity, negative energy, low vibrational energy sent intentionally or unintentionally from those known and unknown, including ourselves. Okay, so yes, y'all, twin flame, I am trying and bringing in a different reading. So I wanted to give a sneak preview of an additional reading that I'm going to be adding for 2022. So this will be in regards to the twin flame journey for January of 2022. We are going to see what's going to be happening in your journey. I'm planning on putting these out monthly and bi-weekly, but again, this is new. Got to try some things different, right? So I'm gonna have a whole different setup with the cards and everything. Okay, so again, we will be addressing the divine masculine and the divine feminine, and then getting some clarity between the two of you, whether you're in separation or you are in union. Okay, so y'all know the drill. Gonna start off first with meditation and to clear the energy, and then we will jump into the cards. Okay, all right, y'all, very good. So look, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in. Right, again, y'all, this is a new reading, so I kind of have an idea or kind of practicing, seeing what we got. So we are going to start off first with a divine masculine power card. Okay, just to kind of see where the divine masculine is kind of at for going into January 2022. This is also, y'all, everything is not going to apply to you or your twin flame situation. Okay, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't, just like a general reading. All right, and of course these roles can be flip-flopped. There are a different number of things and ways that this is showing up in your connection. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Oh, wait a minute, I'm gonna take that card because it kind of flipped out the deck and it was real weird how that just happened. Let's get a power card. Like, it did a whole spiral, y'all. That was weird. So we're going to take both of those for the divine masculine. They're good, right? And then let's grab a goddess card or goddess power card for our divine feminine. Okay, y'all, while we are getting the cards out here, of course, go ahead and like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel, y'all. It greatly helps me. Helps me to get these messages out, especially this now because it is new coming in. Ooh, very good. Looked at the timer and it was 3:33 on the clock. Okay. So we're going to grab some tarot cards. We're going to do 5 tarot cards, and then we'll get some clarifiers for each card, as well as some connecting energy for our divine masculine and divine feminine. Okay, DMDF. We're going with that. DMDF. Now, there's too much trying to say all those additional words. Okay. But spirit guides, ancestors, and angels of the highest and purest light, vibration, and energy. What is the energy for my DM? And what is the energy, vibe, and energy for my divine feminine in January 2022, y'all? This is when this reading is for, since we are stepping into a new year. Happy New Year to everyone. Okay, Happy New Year. I was in meditation today, and that's where I got the idea for, and I guess we're going to keep the bottom of the deck, just because I usually do, just to kind of see what's happening, what can potentially be happening, right? Let's do, this is the Compassionate Soul Oracle. I absolutely love, I don't want to get it wrong, I have to look at another deck, but I have several decks by this particular author. Okay, so we're going to use these to provide guidance for each one of our tarot cards. So because this is a monthly, I'm not really tripping about it going, oh, they're just kind of telling me where to put the cards, y'all. This is kind of weird. It's different. They're just telling me where to put the cards. So that's where we're putting them. I'm going to be having a new setup. So hopefully y'all will be able to really see the cards as I'm putting them down. Very good. I can dig this, right? The twin flame journey can be a difficult journey, y'all. But it's something that I experienced. I couldn't talk about it if I hadn't, right? Because people don't understand. Okay, exactly what that journey is. I am currently, yes, I'm currently in separation from my twin. But it's just, you know, people, and so let me just tell you right now, if you do not know what a twin flame journey is, please go look. We will talk about it, but not in great depth, because these readings will be for people who are kind of in the know about what the twin flame journey already is. It's for everyone. Let me take that back, because it's for everyone, but definitely do your research on the twin flame journey before you start watching this video, right? Because all of this is like a lot, it may not apply to you. Okay, so y'all, let's jump in with spirit, see what we got going on with this reading. Okay, so our power card, oh, come through, spirit. Look, they showing out for the first read with the number 32. Door to Spirit is the connecting card between my DM and DF. Okay, so listen, there's definitely some of you very well may be in separation right now. Some of you but it's this telepathic connection that you can feel is what they are showing me. So coming into January 2022, you may have a lot more communication with your twin flame, like telepathically and through energy more than saying anything. But you're both going to be walking through different doors. I'm definitely seeing for some of you guys that you're separating, okay, and moving forward in different paths. And of course, with the twin flame journey, you know, there are periods of separation and there are periods of coming together, right? So, but it happens. It's about growth, but we'll talk more about it, of course, as we're going through the cards. So let's first jump in for our divine masculine. Let's see what his power cards are right now. Okay, wow, this is so crazy. So you have nurture all you love as the first one. Y'all, I promise you, these cards don't, oh, thank you, I'm so grateful. Look at this card, y'all. This is definitely a power card, okay? And then you have protect the wild and green. So this is showing me definitely like a divine masculine and a divine feminine type of energy, okay? What they're showing me on this DM is you may be in protect mode. For some of you guys, you may be in protect mode insofar as your divine feminine, okay? Really just wanting to come through spirit, really just wanting to protect and be there. Just because y'all know I do read signs as well. This may be an earth sign that you are dealing with. So you're in protect mode, okay? Others of you, if you are in separation, look, this is definitely like they're showing me a separation. Like he's got his back turned to her and she has her guard up with the sword, right? So some of you can definitely be going through this period of separation, or you, divine masculine, maybe you have kind of turned your back and decided, you know, yeah, I need to move on and move into a different path. Finding your power and your strength to do that. Okay, so very good, divine masculine. And how are we going to read this, spirit? I guess we'll go ahead and get the power card for the come on, spirit, for the divine feminine out here. So divine feminines, for you, you have number 41, Oshun, generosity. Okay, so Oshun, she is, you can definitely look her up, but you are standing in a place of generosity at this time. And this is another, pay attention to synchronicities, right? You have the number 41 and the number 32, which both break down to number 5. Okay, so you're definitely shining your light, right? Doing your thing, and owning your true power and your worth. That's where you are. So I'm feeling like you're very self-centered right now, and really focusing on you and your growth, and new opportunities. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump in with the first card. Let's see what situations the divine masculine is dealing with right now. Okay, look, stability, security, firm foundations, right? Not knowing exactly where they stand, trying to get their footing, trying to overcome obstacles. Okay, this is a lot of the divine masculines, or what the current energy is. Trying to get back to a place of power, right? Trying to get back to a place of knowing who they are, and putting down roots, and really getting a firm foundation for themselves. Okay, what's our guidance card? Listen with empathy. The ears listen, the mind understands, the heart shows compassion. Then we speak. Okay, very good. So some of you may need to have some communication with your divine feminine in regards to, like, what is the next step? What are we doing? Irregardless of what either one of y'all have going on. Okay, just having clarity and understanding for where you stand, okay, with each other. But make sure that when you are communicating, okay, that you are doing it from a place of empathy and understanding. We're trying to cut out the arguments, right? For some of you guys out there, you are really having to steel yourself against your divine feminine, okay, with your power cards that are coming out. But it's actually, it's the separation for some of y'all is necessary right now, but it's because everyone needs to find themselves, okay? And that's coming up for the masculine as well. Like, you need to do this in order to remember the power that you possess. You need to have this detachment. Some of y'all may have been in very karmic, the toxic part of your twin flame journey. Okay, but let's see what situations the divine feminine is going through. Oh, look, as I said it, oh my gosh, look, temptation, number 15. You have the devil, right? So your divine feminine may have, like, be a Capricorn. She may have Capricorn in her chart, but what the situation is, the divine feminine is letting go. Okay, for a lot of you guys, the divine feminine is letting go, because it's a need to remove herself from the toxic and karmic situations that have been happening between you guys. You have over apologizing, own what you need to, but don't accept blame for doing nothing wrong. Okay, so your divine feminine is knowing her worth in January of 2022 for some of you guys. January is not the month for union and partnership and harmony and balance. Unfortunately, this may be a process that's already happening right now, for a lot of y'all. So just know, it's like, your divine feminine is saying, like, listen, I hadn't done anything wrong. I have used, for you guys, some of y'all may be really just like at a point where you're not applied. There's no communication. There's no talking. Again, we have another card of the masculine turning their back. Okay, and there's nothing wrong with that if that is part of your growth and what you need. The whole point and the goal is so that, with the twin flame journey, you guys trigger each other, right, into levels of healing, into growth and elevation. So when you go through this runner chaser dynamic, right, it's literally like both of you needing to elevate and move into a new energy, right? A more high vibrational energy. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so now let's talk about what obstacles the divine masculine may be facing in January 2022. Okay, look, another number 4 foundation, another foundation card. Okay, so some of y'all are definitely having some right now maybe having some difficulties with where you are, what you have going on. But look at January, how you're look at the difference between these two pictures. They're both number 4s. The number 4 is all about the emperor, right? So this is stability, security, firm foundation. So you're going from the mountains and sit in obstacles and hardships to happy home, happy life. Okay, very good, divine masculine. I'm very happy to see it. So even if January starts off a little rocky and and it's like really making you put some fire under your ass and get some things done, you will be successful in accomplishing this. Okay, whether you're in separate, if some of you are already have a firm foundation and a happy life and a happy family with you guys. And if you, I can, if I don't want to say, I want to say like a lot of you already have that rainbow over your foundation. Okay, so again, just take what resonates, leave what does not. I felt drawn to say that. Okay, so guidance coming out with this. Look, and they said it went behind it. Toxicity. This is unhealthy and detrimental long term. Okay, so it's like turning your back to this. Remember, I said it's like, okay, and we already had toxicity that came up, y'all, with the devil card. Okay, it's like, listen, this was toxic. And at this point, it's extremely toxic. It's unhealthy for both you and your divine masculine, divine feminine. So it's not a bad thing that it's being cut out because it's toxic and it's not moving forward. And they just said you're leaving toxicity behind so that you can start a new path in January, right? Definitely seeing that for a lot of my masculines out there. Okay, moving through doors. Look, moving through doors and understanding that this connection will always be there. It's just a matter of needing to grow on your own. Okay, so let's see what obstacles. So they just said point out also that some of you, the ones of you who don't have this happy home, happy family, some of you may be having to uproot. Just know that you will have this. Like, it is not going to be denied to you. Okay, but you have to release some toxic habits, maybe toxic environments, before you're able to have this happiness. Okay, so obstacles for my divine feminine. Oh my gosh, obstacles and challenges, right? Overcoming challenges. So the divine feminine may be dealing, like, y'all, do you see how it's mirroring each other? So it's like one person, it's a runner chaser kind of dynamic, and you'll always see that in the cards as well. But anyway, so look, this one, so we have an opposite, right? We have foundations, achievements, happiness, and then here's the divine feminine. What they're showing me is like still overcoming obstacles, still overcoming hurdles as a result of this connection. Okay. And that may be a longing for a loss of the twin, or also if you haven't met your twin, but you feel like maybe you feel like something is about to, or you're about to come into alignment, because a lot of twins will coming up next year. Okay. Look, family patterns. Due to a degree, we mimic what we observed growing up. Are those patterns healthy for you? Listen, the divine feminine is going through some healing at this time, masculines, okay? Because it's like, look, she's trying to break generational karma. She's trying to do things and be better and have a better life. So she's still facing obstacles and overcoming them, but it's like, this is almost, it's also, some of y'all, it's like past life karma that is happening in the next step of your healing. Okay, so just keep that in mind. It's not For some of y'all that I'm connected with out there, it's like it's not personal, okay? It's just growth happening in different stages for different people. The door to spirit is always, because this is the connection between you two. It's like it will always be just like this door to spirit, okay? Now, let's talk about some actions that the Divine Masculine may be taking in January 2022. Come on, Divine Masculine, very good with the new beginnings coming in, right? That is going to be beautiful. Of course, this is starting fresh, brand new, being able to just start over, right? A fresh slate is what you have coming in. We have emotions. Look within your heart space. Understand why you feel the way you do. Some of you out there may not even recognize at this point what it is that you are feeling for this, or this attraction that you have with a specific person. A twin flame does not have to be romantic, okay? This can be a best friend, a mama, a daddy. It can be anybody. We all reincarnate in different places, right? So it's like, this does not have to be a solely romantic connection, okay? Let me be very clear. So this may just be like a best friend. It's so just understand that part as well, okay? So new beginnings with emotions, new beginnings with really following your heart to your happiness, okay, DM, and really understanding, and maybe you will be gaining some new perspective into why you are feeling the way you feel about your divine feminine. But it's just like you're having to really figure out, because you want to know, right? You want to know what it is that why you feel this way. You know what I'm saying? Someone who maybe makes you feel like they steal a little bit of your power. Okay, that's why you got your back turned a little bit. But it's just like that new beginning, right? Really tapping into those emotions and addressing them so that you don't know what the hell you got going on, okay? And then let's talk about our divine feminine, okay? We have deception and envy coming in. Look, divine feminine, January, y'all got some things y'all gonna be dealing with. I don't know, this is stressing me out for y'all. I understand it though. We have deception and envy that you will be dealing with, okay? It's like taking the mask off, and then you have disconnect. Understand why someone has withdrawn emotionally or physically. This may also encourage time away to reflect, okay? Y'all, I'm just saying, if this is real, and I have to be real about this, and I can't sugarcoat it, because this is what you need to know about these connections, is that one person, and again, this can be, okay, let me be very clear, this energy can be flip-flopped, okay? So apply this to who it applies to, okay? So you like a divine feminine may be in her masculine energy as a way to compensate. So just apply this energy how it goes, okay? Disconnect, understanding why this disconnect has happened. Like I'm feeling like the divine feminine fed up, okay? Fed up. And I cannot sugarcoat these readings for y'all, because these are very, very tough situations that you go through when you're in a twin flame connection, and you want to, you know, pat everything on the hand and say, oh, it's like the greatest connection ever, but that's bullshit, and I'm just not gonna do it, okay? Gotta be real and let you know, like, this is what's happening for you, and this is what's happening for your twin, okay? So just keep that in mind, okay? Look, new beginnings coming in, okay? Look, this is what new beginnings coming in. I have so many messages coming in right now. This is the Magician, okay? Creating the life that you deserve and desire, creating what it is that you want. You are calling in this is loyalty, fidelity, and I'm sorry, this is outcomes, okay, y'all? Loyalty, fidelity, and dedication to your partner is important to strengthen your bond. What they're actually showing me on this DM is that this is like a recommitment to yourself. This is a recommitment to gaining clarity, gaining peace, and allowing yourself to move on and have better things. A lot of you may be moving, okay? A lot of y'all may be moving in January, DM or D. But and then at the flip side of this, because I have to bring it up, it's like y'all are complete opposites right now, and that needs to be recognized, okay? Because whether if you're the divine feminine who's in the divine masculine aspect, then you are turning your back on this situation, okay? You are this power. You're still, it says nurture all you love, but you have decided to nurture yourself and really be in your Empress energy, okay? Now look how they flip the cards when when I'm using this in reference to a divine feminine who is in this role. This is knowing your power, still standing in your power, and knowing your worth, okay? They told me I needed to specify that, so I did. And at the same time, the same flip, right? This is what the divine feminine is in, and not able to stand in her power as of right now. That is what she's trying to get back to. Message is like, okay, you may be in this devil energy. You may continue to have like face obstacles and challenges, but the thing is because you're being called to look at this shit within yourself. Okay, that's just the bottom line of it. And it's not gonna, you know what I'm saying? One of y'all is glowing up and one of y'all is stuck. Okay, that's just it. One of you are glowing up and one of you are stuck. And that is, but it's like there had to be this disconnect, okay, in order for this to happen, in order for the elevation to happen. But if you know the twin flame journey, then you also know that there's always going to be a glow up for both people. It may not be at the same level, but that does not mean that one person, because it's like you literally dragging this person along with you, okay? But anyway, let's talk about the outcome. Look, finding your strength, the strength card, okay? I cannot make this up, y'all. It's like you have to find your power. You have to face your inner demons. I just got done talking about if you still, look, very good. Let me get these over here. If you are still in this energy for any reason, okay, who take the energy and apply it to your situation, this is not going to benefit you. You can stay in it as long as you want. Some of y'all may have some Gemini in your chart. You can stay in it as long as you want. You can lie to yourself about it as much as you want. You can, but it's just like, are you owning what is happening right now? One person is the runner and one person is the chaser, but the disconnect has happened. So whoever this divine masculine, well, I guess they said divine feminine. How, I don't know how to make that make sense, but it's like they're securing the money. They're trying to build a firm foundation. They making new beginnings happen. It's not like it's, oh, I'm just leaving just because. Message, this disconnect had to happen in order for both of you to elevate. Look, you have boundaries that are coming in. Overstepping in a situation has led to an imbalance of personal power. Take your power back. I cannot make this up, okay? Y'all see what's coming up in these cards. And look, this is my first video, and I don't think I'm going to redo it, okay? I think I'm going to rock with this for January 2022. It's like you're doing too much, okay? You're doing too much, and you're trying to stop growth that is inevitable, okay? Because you're still showing up in this energy, and you can stay there as long as you want to. Okay, but it's just going to increase the time and the disconnect that you are having. This is an unhealthy situation. And literally, Spirit is coming in and saying, you don't have to. This was actually, for some of you guys out there, this was a disconnect that Spirit made happen. Like, look, and is making happen, okay? Some of y'all, Spirit is forcefully coming in and saying, no, this is not what it is right now. There are new beginnings for somebody. You do what you want to do, but ultimately the outcome is you finding your power, okay? And remembering, like, and putting up boundaries within yourself, because also it's like maybe you have oversteps your boundaries, your bounds in some ways. Like it's something you doing too much of. Okay, it's something you're doing too much of. It's like, why are you? It's like you're trying to control. I just heard power plays, right? It's like you're trying to control and not realizing that that is just pushing it's just amplifying the runner chaser dynamic, because it's almost like, in these kind of connections, y'all, if you've done everything that you can do, guess what? Sometimes that it's just like you get tired of trying to do. Like, ain't nobody gonna keep butting their head up against the wall. But it's about understanding what like how this dynamic works and what the relationship is and the stage that it's in order to make things work. Okay, if that makes sense. All right, let's get some guidance, okay, for very good. Look, rejoicing celebration. This is the Three of Cups. Like, there may be some this is like real glow up vibes, okay, for this divine masculine, like this divine feminine, should I say, because they're showing this to me like I need to reverse the roles, like how I had them sitting up here on the desk. And it's just like, there's still parts of the divine, like y'all are twins, like you're mirroring each other. So it's like, if one of you is becoming more self-aware, apply the energy to whoever this is to for in this part of the reading. But it's like, there are going to be some celebrations that happen, like some happiness, joy, new connections may be coming in, growth and expansion is what I'm hearing. Keeping confidences. When we are the recipient of raw truth that we hold sacred, the result builds trust. Very good, right? So definitely keeping your confidences, new connections, new friends, meeting new people who may play a significant role in your growth and your movement forward. Okay. Insofar as I just heard freedom, right? So a lot of y'all are trying to get free. Let's just be real. A lot of you are trying to get free. And having difficulty disconnecting from your twin flame. And it happens. It is not easy, y'all. It is not easy. Okay. So just know, that you are not the only person that is going through this. It is a difficult journey because you do have such this connection. We talked to whatever, like this telepathic connection, right? That you have, with your twin flame. So just keep that in mind. Okay. So let's talk about the guidance card for the movement, choices, and decisions. Okay. Movement, choices, and decisions for you, divine masculine or divine feminine. Apply the energy. Look, you're going to have new options. It's about making a plan and being ready to move forward. Okay. So you can also step into your new beginning and be grateful. Let's go, spirit. Gratefulness coming in. Be grateful for both challenges and blessings. It is the challenges that make us stronger. And again, this is all about getting your, it's like you're getting your power back, okay? Remembering who you are and making plans to do something better, okay? And like move forward. But you're definitely going to be, a lot of you, like I'm feeling real heavy. A lot of you are going to be really remembering to get your power back and really letting go of the past. Some of y'all may return back to the past simply because that is your comfort zone, okay? That is where you feel comfortable. So typically, a lot of what you'll do is until you elevate, you will return back to things that you have done in the past. And that will continue to keep you in this energy because it's not growth. And this is like the negative aspects, y'all. This is not saying, you know what I'm saying? If you go back to the past and do something, spectacular, then that's great. But insofar as returning back to past negative behaviors, and people who were bad influence on your lives, things like that. Okay, so let me be clear. Okay, so potential future outcome. Look, the moon, the light and the dark. If this ain't a twin flame card, I don't know what is. Look. You have the light and the dark, the sun and the moon. This is your twin flame journey, right? This is your journey. This is facing the shadow. Remember, I talked about like having this more telepathic connection, Some of you have cut that off, though. I just heard like some of y'all have cut that off, and it's like, no, I don't want to talk. Okay, I don't want to talk. Just leave me alone. I just want to deal with my own shadow and my own shit. Okay, and trying to just figure out what life is. But one of you right now is definitely rocking in your shadow, okay, and one of you is rocking in your light. But you see how it's a complete opposite, y'all. Of everything that we were just talking about. But again, this is the twin flame journey. One of you is up here and one of you is down here, and you have to apply the situation to your life to see, or to apply this energy to figure out who is who, right? Somebody's going up and somebody may be sitting in the background a little jealous, not really wanting to, you know what I'm saying, not happy because maybe they feel like are being left behind. Okay, but it's not about that. It's about having to have this elevation and this growth so that both of you can elevate, because you elevate each other. So it may just be that this, for y'all in separation, that this is something that is needed for January so that you can both grow on your own independently of each other. Remember, we have the devil coming out. This is toxic, unhealthy, and we had a toxicity card come out somewhere over here. Oh yeah, sure did. Look, this is toxic. Like, it's not going to grow. It's not working, and it's actually just like festering is what they're showing me. Like, it's like it's almost to the point where, you know, you literally can sometimes just give up and be like, you know what, I give up. I'm tired of this. I'm not wanting to deal with it, and it really be what it is. Because again, twin flame relationships can be, oh shit, can be very my bad. Look, they told me I need to take one of these angel numbers for y'all and one for so one masculine, one feminine. So 2 angel numbers. Okay, then we're going to give some, like, how is spirit going to help? Y'all want this one? And did. Okay, very good. So for my divine masculine, okay, right? Yes, you have the number 1. You are a self-starter. Number 1, you're a self-starter with very innovative ways of creating opportunity. Your determination and endurance are powerful and would help you get through rough times and reach success. Absolutely. Okay. Look, and this is so funny. As I picked this card up, you have 1818. So the number 18 may be significant for you. The number 9. But it's like, yes, remember your power, be innovative. It's time for you to take action towards your life. Okay, DM, and making things happen for yourself and remembering how powerful you are and the strength that you have. Be grateful. You started with generosity and ended with gratefulness. So just be grateful for this part of the journey. Make sure you're not being on no deceitful, like being deceitful and underhanded and low down, because what spirit is tasking you to do is to really sit and reflect. They're showing me like reflection. They're showing me like high priestess. So it's like, oh, thank you, spirit. They said the moon, the moon. It's like, sit and really reflect at exactly what this entire situation has been. That is part of what, because it's like you have to show gratitude for where you are and everything that you have gone through, because this teaches you that you won't go through it again. With your twin flame or with anybody else, right? It makes you find your power. It makes you level up, right? But you have to face your shadows. You have to face the parts of yourself that you are not allowing you to see, like how powerful this connection is and how great it can be. But right now it's like you're not operating in the light side and the logical side, divine masculine. So it's like, listen, you have to do that in order to see like why things have to be the way that they are, and show gratitude again, because for some of y'all it may have been the most toxic shit ever, okay, but at the same time it was probably the best relationship that you've ever had, okay. But there's definitely going to be the disconnect that happens so that growth can happen. For my divine feminine, they just told me to point out, it is okay to mourn. Okay, it is okay to be sad and have grief, because yes, you're stepping into a new beginning that you were expecting to step into with someone else. So it is okay to grieve. Look, and then your angel number is the number 6. Okay, I am nurturing. Your heart is your gift. You are a natural born nurturer and have a great talent for helping and healing others. You are the epitome of self-sacrifice and a protector of those you love. Listen, I'm going to receive that, because I'm a number 6 life path, right? I'm number 6. I'm a number 33-6 life path. So master teacher, right? And then a number 6. So this is the giver, the helper. You know, this is what a lot of my divine feminines, this is who you are. Like, you are nurturers. A lot of you may, ooh, look. And then we have another card of nurture as well, as showing up for when you're with your power cards, right? Like how we had them. And this is real Empress vibes, like Queen of Swords vibes too. So y'all may have some air in your chart, right? Because it's giving me, and 6 is also the number of Gemini as well. So that's the lover. So some of y'all may be like Geminis, may have some Gemini in your chart as well. So very good. Y'all, what else for January for 2022 for my twin flames out here, my DMs and DFs. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Let's get how Spirit is going to be helping you in 2022. Okay, this is January 2022, y'all. All right, let's get 2 cards for how Spirit is helping the Divine Masculine. Oh, they said, nope, you got to go back, because I saw it and they said, nope, they want it. They want it. Hold on, y'all. They told me I have to go back, because I sure saw it. I know exactly what card it is that they want. And it flipped over, but I had already flipped them back by the time. So I'm sorry, y'all. In a minute, y'all will be able to see me do that. But I did just have to go get that card because it flipped over. But I'm going to shuffle again as I pull 2 cards for the Divine Feminine, okay? To see how Spirit is going to be helping the Divine Feminine. How is Spirit helping the Divine Feminine in 2022? Okay, y'all, let's jump in. Let's go. So, for my Divine Masculine, you have shame, painful feeling of self-reproach, feeling deserving of humiliation, or excessive criticism based on one's perceived inadequacy or actions, loss of dignity in oneself, right? So Spirit, oh look, and somebody else, like, look, hiding their face, hiding who they truly are. Spirit is helping you to get rid of all of this, Divine Masculine. I just got to be real and just show you everything. Helping you to overcome these challenges of not feeling like you are worthy or that you're not enough, okay? Because look what came out. Told y'all they made me. I found it. This is strength. You have the strength card twice. Remembering your power, remembering your worth. Fortitude, holding firm, taming oneself, discipline, and restraint. You have the strength card 2 times, 2 different decks, okay? So again, this is remembering that you can make anything happen that you need to make happen, okay? DM, do not, it's like, remember your worth. And you may not be falling right now on your spiritual practices and really tapping in with yourself, maybe getting a lot of outside influence. Listen, be mindful of the people that you're talking to and telling your business to. I know we all have friends, but let me just say, people who are not in this type of journey will never understand it. Okay, I had to put that out there for somebody. So you can, but it's like Spirit is also just saying again, really look at where you were compared to where you are so you can get some understanding. Oh, come on. Let's talk about the Divine Feminine. We have divinely guided coming in. Very good. Knowledge, wisdom, and guidance coming from a divine source, allowing our higher self to take charge and express its authentic nature and purpose. Let's go. Look, with the Moon card coming up, because this is the Moon card in here, right? So this is being divinely guided and using your intuition, in order to make the next moves that you are making. You are being guided into these new beginnings. Like, look, some of y'all may be moving, buying houses, right? Calling in new connections and really having fun and having a reason to celebrate. Because it's just some of y'all are just having some really great things happening in your life. Okay, look, and here we go with attachment again. Spirit is like, this is a look, it says dependence, codependency, binding, people pleasing, consistently placing the needs of others above the self. Firm grip on thoughts or situations. So that, Brooke, we talked about this is how spirit is helping you. I can't make it up, y'all. This is the devil card. It's all about unhealthy attachments. And remember, I said for some of y'all, spirit is straight clipping this and making things so that you are not. Look, I'm sorry, y'all. I don't even know. Have y'all been able to see this card? Some of you have to move in a new direction. Okay, it just is what it is. Like, if you're watching this video, then you know that it gets real hard, but sometimes it just has to be done. So spirit kind of took the reins in some of y'all's connections, okay, and said no, that is the end. Okay, so anything else, spirit? Anything else? Oh, all right, so I guess, do we want to do a final word of guidance? Yeah, we'll do a final word of guidance for both of you guys. And again, just kind of take this how it resonates. And we'll read this out of the book. I may end up, I'm not going to say may, I'm going to do it. I am going to end up buying some more twin flame related cards. I actually looked at some from one of the people that I actually really like. So I'm definitely going to be adding this reading into my repertoire of videos. Okay, so anything else additional, spirit, that you would like for us to know for this 2022 January twin flame reading? This is so funny. I saw Lemur came up on something that I was watching today, and this actually says Lemuria. Oh my gosh, like I'm gonna have to go back and watch that. Synchronicities, right? Very good, very good. So let me read this to y'all out of the book. I gotta find it, of course, but if anything additional we didn't talk about, anything else spirit wants us to know. So this is on page 114. All right, spirit, what we got? This is transmission cards. Okay, that's the suit of transmission cards. So let's see. I'm gonna hold it up and we're gonna see. That's pretty. That's a beautiful card. I hope I can get it. Is it focusing? I hope so, y'all. Okay, so we have Lemuria, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. Very good, spirit. Very good. Lemuria, or Mu, is one of the earth's lost lands where heaven really was a place on earth, a time before we were kicked out of the Garden of Eden. In Lemuria, life worked in harmony. All beings were seen as equal, and we were deeply reverent to Mother Earth. We knew that a mosquito was no worse than us and the sun no better. Perhaps you too believe that heaven really can be a place on earth. Perhaps you are part of the transition team who, at soul level, are devoted to creating this kind of harmony on the planet now. Thank you for wanting to do this work. It's easy to get overwhelmed by the state of affairs on the planet right now, but you are being encouraged to keep holding the clear vision of the future. It is closer than you think. You may be guided to hold the frequency of Lemuria in your own community, family, workplace, or within yourself. Know that it is possible, and while at times it may feel like you are alone, you truly are not. There are hundreds of thousands who hold the codes of this ancient lost land, and even Lemuria crystals that hold the codes of remembering that are beginning to rise all over the planet. Keep doing what you're doing, and remember, the only way to heal the world around us is to first heal ourselves. Come through, spirit. Work your transmission, your light transmission. Hold the card, or look, I'll take a picture of this card and you can repeat this intention. I hold the codes of Lemuria and believe that heaven really can be a place on earth. Okay, I hope y'all can see that. I don't know if it ever focused or not. Thank you, spirit. Very, very good. Yes, y'all. So that is it. That is the word that I have for y'all for January 2022, twin flames. Y'all let me know in the comments what you think. New reading, but I'm definitely feeling the energy. A lot of synchronicities, and look, we gonna get through this too, right? It is, I definitely understand, and I am here for it. Okay, y'all have a fantastic day. Until next time, I will see y'all, and I'm sending love, light, and healing energy. All right, bye y'all.